Even in what some might consider a remote outpost in the landscape of college football, rivalries are everywhere. Travel along I-10 and only 46 miles separate the two schools that will square off today for the right to claim the Silver Spade. Welcome, everyone, to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Miners will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So New Mexico State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Miners picked their spots well in the clutch moments in the last meeting, but the Aggies tried to sift through that tape and try not to repeat the mistakes in this one.
It's one of the things I think UTEP really prides themselves on. When you talk to their coaching staff in the past, they say it's the small moments in games that we have to win. We've got to be the smarter team. We've got to take care of the football, and I think it was in those moments. That's why they won that game.
And I think it's easier said than done, though, Palmer. Like, in a rivalry game, to keep those emotions in check, to not make those stupid mistakes.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So UTEP's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. It's Smith. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Odom. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need... Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Miners have this offense rolling. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job on the quarterback, find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's McMillan. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's 5. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. He's loose. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Miners.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Now watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive kick.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on at midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Right back to the well. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short. Zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back to pass, it's Nelson. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason it was an inaccurate throw.
After getting stuck, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 2.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take...
There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a big gain. He's got it inside the 15. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Miners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The New Mexico Mexico State offense returns to the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a man. It's Fife. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Williams. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Rides the back on the option to give. Hard. And runs through another one. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Miners want to crank the tempo. The first meeting between these two way back in 1914 when the Texas College of Mines traveled to Las Cruces, New Mexico to face New Mexico A&M.
Yeah, and that's cool, Reese. I love that you know the history of these games. It's so impressive, and I know you were covering that game, and it was a close one. It was back and forth, but it's evolved into the Silver Spade Trophy and the Brass Platoon, so we got all kinds of things going on here, Palmer.
Yeah, I don't know if the I-10 was even around all those years ago. Probably a dirt road somewhere, but I know this. Both schools on that road didn't like each other then. They don't like each other now.
The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack, even. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now a lot of work to do to... Canes keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Nelson. Looking to buy time. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A low-line drive and not his best work. The ball is going to be downed at the 35.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Guard in the backfield. It's Parks. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Washington. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
How about the location on the throw by the QB right there? He's got his receiver running a corner route. It's well covered. He puts so much air under that ball and puts it in the perfect location where only his guy could make the catch. That is nice.
The sure hands, it's Owens. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. In the Battle of I-10, they played for a couple of trophies. The Silver Spade, which dates back to 1955, and the Mayor's Cup since 1982. But you know it as the brass. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Nelson. Going deep. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He gets the pick, but not the pick six, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
With the catch, it's Odom. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Odom. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll take it himself. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Nelson. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6-4 to the board for that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a crease. It's McMillan. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Tackled on the play at the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Dropping back, it's 5. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Makes a man miss. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Owens. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we get...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into a massive giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Oh, they're after him. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first. The 37. They're going to run it. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Miners look to keep this drive humming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. A run for the quarterback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The give is to Taylor. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. He leaves it with his back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, UTEP! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Washington. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Parks. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Shakes off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Pride. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal. On the 7.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 25 to Oregon. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just, it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Miners with the 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Quickly out to the tight end. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UTEP takes home the brass spittoon, and we close out another edition of one of the great rivalries in the Southwest. And you know the Aggies are already looking forward to get a chance at payback. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.